Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Oh, and it's coming up next. Lance Lynn gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Lifetime versus David Price. He's 1 for 4. Outside, 2-1. Price, a native of Tennessee. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pen shape.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Price is ready. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Comes in with an average of 265. 5 homers and 22 RBI. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime versus David Price. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Stanton is off at first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. Is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And right into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here comes the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Chop left. Time at first for route number 2.
First baseman.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go. First pitch on its way.
Second baseman.
Way in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Hit back up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles. In now, Luke Voigt.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Lynn comes set. Here it is. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 0-1 the count. I'm set with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, 2 down. Striding in, Rafael Devers, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. So 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Liner in there for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft. Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Hicks, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. Up with the ball is Pedroia. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into Monument Park.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Another one that's drilled. This one to left. Back goes Stanton. And that one is gone.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Count remains at 0-2.
The 0-2 once more. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back to back to back to back home runs. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, number 11 for him on the season, and with it the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Lynn looks in. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball right side. Torres scoops it up. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball one. The 1-2. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
In now, Christian Vasquez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Fouled away. Pitch is popped up. Voit trying to get there. The tag, and he is out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the belt, the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. Here's Mookie Betts. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. This one's down to third. Andujar's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Ready now, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High and deep to center field. Looking up is Bradley. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
1-1 the count now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left.
Looking up is Benintendi.
And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Didi Gregorius.
He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And that misses. 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1 to Martinez.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And this one's in the dirt. Lynn comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Miguel Andujar, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Chopped weakly to the right. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's a strike. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
3-0 now. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. Liner in there for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Giancarlo Stanton now. Now the first pitch here from Price. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Chad Green takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. And the pitch. Fouled off. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Rafael Devers will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that three-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Devers takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. And remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Charlie Morton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Boston.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Charlie Morton.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A little bit outside. 2-1. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Boy, talking about having a game, D-Row, with that knock right there, his 4th RBI of this game.
Yeah, you put your key in the ignition and drive home after this one. You got a nice smile on your face as you check out.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box now, Luke Boyd. So take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. Hard on the ground towards short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Miguel Andujar. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. No balls and a strike to count. And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Pause, now pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
0-1 the count. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. Then a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them.
And the throw is in time to get him to... Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. In there for strike 1.
Number 56.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres singled home a run in his last time up. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Kelly rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Hit hard on the ground to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Didi Gregorius will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And he'll step on. Dylan Betances been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Blake Swihart is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Hard ground ball to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. If you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Started that swing a bit too early.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Blake Swihart will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitching here. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Aaron Hicks swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. 1 out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Voit, the runner at second with 1 away.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly.
He's totaled 4 hits
in 16 tries. On the move is Betts. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
1-0 the count.
Now the 1-0 misses for the 2nd ball. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got to...
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. And this is lined hard to deep left. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
This one's down to third. Devers gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
J.D. Martinez.
Betances is ready. First pitch on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 14-8, the final score here. The New York Yankees wrote an important